Hi, this is the Siemens WM14T492 washing machine. It has a maximum spin speed of 1400 and the capacity on this is 9 kilograms. Now the first thing you'll notice on this machine is the nice big display on the right hand side. You've got the control dial in the middle and obviously the soap drawer on the left hand side. So first of all, when you turn on the machine, you'll see that you've got several indicator lights on here. The first thing it does is you've got the temperature for each wash. I'll cover all of these in a moment. The other main thing it shows is the time remaining for each program. Now that's really good. If you haven't had that before on a washing machine, then that's a very useful feature, especially as some of the programs on machines can take longer now. At the bottom right, this is quite a useful little indicator. Basically it's up to 5 bars and it's showing you the efficiency of each program. So as you move it round, then the less bars means it's more efficient. Ironically, I thought it would be the other way around, but that's how it is. So just to give a snapshot of some of the programs that it has, you've got the main one, which is the cotton program, and this is one of the few programs that you can do with a full load of the 9 kilograms. And what it will do, for most of the programs you have the same options where you can just press that button and you can change the temperature. Obviously on the cottons you can go up to 90 degrees and you can go all the way down to cold. What you can also do is to vary the spin speed. On this machine, because it's a 1400 spin, then you can vary it down to that 600, and you can go down to a no spin option. But for the majority of people, especially on a cotton program, you want to keep it on the 1400 spin. The next thing is the finish in, and that's basically a time delay option. So if you're going out, or if you want it to come on during the night, especially if you've got economy 7, then that will actually finish in 5 hours. So it's a very good way of doing the time delay. The next button along here is called the Speed and Eco, and what that will do on certain programs around here, but again the cotton is important with this feature, it enables you to either reduce or increase the time of the wash. So as you can see, for a 60-degree program on the cottons it will take roughly 2.5 hours. If you press that button once, it reduces it to 1 hour and 6 minutes. Now basically what that will do is it's normally for a smaller load, so it's around 4.5 to 5 kilograms for you to use the speed option, but what it does is it just reduces the wash time by roughly half. But what you can also do is if you press it again, that's the Eco program. Now people are under the impression that a quicker wash is more efficient, but that's not really the case. If you increase the wash time, then it's actually soaking the clothes for longer, and what you'll find is A, the performance is better, and also it uses a lot less energy. Now the other options along here, you've got the less ironing, which is a lower agitation spin, and that just basically reduces the spin speed. The other option you've got is called water and rinse. So what that will do is if there's anybody in the household that suffers from allergies or sensitive skin, then you can actually increase the number of rinses it does. Of course that will increase the time of the wash as well. At the end you've got the start button. What you'll also find is you've got the reload option. So what you can basically do is if you've just put everything in and just press start, you see a sock on the floor, you think I want to put it in. As long as the water isn't too full in here, then just press the reload, and after a moment it will unlock the door and it will give you the option to put the sock in. Now the next thing to look at are some of the programs. So as we've already covered, the cotton program would be the main one if you're going to use a full load. I won't cover all of them, but a lot of these are fairly standard on all machines now. So the Easy Care, the Delicate Silk, and basically that's a much shorter program if you're doing delicate items. And same as the wool, that obviously with these, even if you try to, you can't select a high temperature. It's an override system built in. The mixed fabrics again is a smaller load, but that takes around an hour to do. You have got the option on here to do things like the rinse and the spin as well. So with that rinse and spin option, then that takes 22 minutes, but you can vary the spin speed if you want to, and that's just the spin and drain. Some of these are more of the specialist programs, like the shirts and the curtains. Textile Guard is quite a unique feature. Basically what you can do is, if you use specialist outdoor clothing for example, then it gives you the option to add a certain liquid into the machine to help protect the clothing. What you've also got are the rapid programs. So you've got the 60-minute, obviously it says an hour on there, and then you've got the shorter ones. So the 60-minute program will be around 5 kilograms, and the 15 and the 30-minute programs are for much smaller loads, so about 2 to 3 kilograms. So the door on this machine is fantastic. You've got a nice easy grip handle, so you just pop your hand in there. On the left hand side you can see you've got the very strong metal hinges. As you go into the machine, I'll just try and zoom in for you. You have got quite a unique type of drum, and that's mainly designed to help protect the clothing from things like bobbling. And that really can make a difference compared to some of the standard type of drums. Now at the bottom of the machine you've got the access for the pump, and that just folds down like that. The main thing you've got, this is this is basically a little pipe, so if you had a power cut for example, or if you needed to empty the machine when it's got water in it, then what you can do is you can actually use this little pipe. So if you just get a bowl or something at the bottom, and it can take some time to empty, especially if it's full of 9 kilograms of washing and the water, but you've got that option there. The other thing you've got, that's access to the pump behind it and the filter, so you just turn it anti-clockwise to basically get in there, and if you have got any coins or anything in there, then that's the access to get into. Now as we open the soap drawer, and that's easy to get into. First thing you'll notice for the main wash, that you have got this little thing on the left hand side. Basically that's used, so if you're using liquid, then when you pour the liquid in, it stops it from going too early in the program. And then if you're using either powder or tablets, then you just pop that up. You've got the softener in the middle, and obviously the pre-wash on the right. What you can do is, if you want to remove it, to take it out, just press that button. Obviously it's got a little bit of water in there from when they're tested. You can either pop it in the dishwasher. We recommend take the front off before you do it, but all of this can be washed in a very hot wash. And then to pop it back in, it goes in like that. Now this is the side of the machine. This pattern on the side isn't just designed to make it look pretty. The main reason for this is to reduce the noise of the machine when it's spinning and also washing. It does actually feature something called IQ drive, which is a much more efficient motor, and also it means it's quieter. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Siemens WM14T492 washing machine. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video. If you'd like to purchase one of these machines, then follow the link below or open the video. Thank you very much.